Blake just exposed Wack100 on another case? Telling?
Let's start this video off like this. I want to thank the Lord above for being my Lord and Savior, for getting me through all the times, good and bad. I want to thank my team for being my team. Let's rock it out. I fear no one. I walk with him. Welcome.
What's the deal? It's your boy ODM Slim. And I'm back again with another one. We got a lot of things to do, a lot of content to get into. Let's get to this content. Wack100. Wack100, man. Listen. Byron Blake exposed Wack100 about another different thing, something else. It ain't about the not about the Main Street case. They said it's not the Main Street case. It's not the Texas case. It's something else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see what they talking about. We're gonna see what's going on. Then we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what's going on, because you know what I'm saying, I don't want to be biased. Y'all biased. Wack100, you biased. What young Ant say? Bias. I ain't trying to be biased. Nah, but Wack100 supposed to be exposed. Title reads, Wack100 exposed. Wack100 gave a statement to the police in his brother's murder investigation. This is different. I don't know. Let's see it. Let's get it though.
I told y'all that this Wack100 Exposed series was on the way, and I told y'all that it was gonna get real tricky. This Wack100 Exposed thing is different, and the reason why it's different is because Wack is a master at manipulating. He's a master at manipulating people. He's a master at manipulating narratives. Wack will get caught snitching or get caught in a situation where it's obvious he doing some police stuff, and then he'll just say the streets is dead. I don't care, the streets is dead, man. Now he don't even got to explain himself.
Right.
And tomorrow everybody will wake up and consume the content again.
Right.
Well, this time my goal is to put Wack in a position where people will at least question him, you know, and that's what this is all about. We got to question the people that's asking all the questions, expose the exposers. Now,
ETE, shout out ETE, man. Expose exposures, man. Shout out to my boys, man.
In all of these years of Wack running his mouth, he's never told us that he participated in an active murder investigation. Ooh. And I've seen a lot of people get on here, you know, shoot they disrespect towards Wack and say, well, why you didn't slide? Why you didn't do this? And now I'm kind of the mind that Wack let it all go because he actually cooperated with police. This is why I say that. On April 16th, 2005 at 8:24 a.m., Trooper Darren Chase stopped Mr. Jones allegedly for traveling at a speed higher than the pointed speed limit of 70 miles.
This Texas case, ain't it? This is a Texas case. This is when we got the guns in Texas. When they found the guns in Texas, when this one got thrown out from the interest of justice. But yeah, this is a Texas case, I believe. I believe this is a Texas case.
Per hour, posted speed limit. In Trooper Chase's offense report, he states that a radar check from his patrol car indicated that Mr. Jones, the driver of the vehicle, was traveling at 77 miles per hour. Trooper Chase stopped Mr. Jones and approached the passenger side of the vehicle for questioning. Mr. Jones rolled down the passenger side window as far as it would go and reached across the passenger to hand Trooper Chase his driver's license and the Hertz rental contract. Trooper Chase told Mr. Jones that he was going to issue a warning for speeding. Trooper Chase asked for identification of the passenger, and Mr. Jones awakened the passenger, Mr. Jones's brother, to ask for his identification. Mr. Jones fully cooperated with Trooper Chase's request, including...
Hey, I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know if he's trying to twist it together. But I know in this case, I believe this is the... I don't know, but I believe this is where they caught the guns in the car in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Trooper Chase, I remember Trooper Chase. I remember the speed limit at 77 miles per hour. I remember all that stuff. So I thought the dates was in April. So,
including providing the Hertz rental contract on the vehicle. The vehicle had been rented in Palmdale, California on Friday, April 15th, 2005 at 12:16 p.m. and was to be returned to the same location in Palmdale, California on Monday, April 18th, 2005 by 12 o'clock p.m. Mr. Jones stated that he and the passenger were traveling from California to Tulsa, Oklahoma to bring his mother back to California for his brother's funeral. His brother had been murdered on the morning of April 15th, 2005 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and his body was going to be sent to California for interment. The passenger told a similar story, stating that they were going to Tulsa, Oklahoma because their brother had been killed. 8 minutes after the stop, Trooper Chase issued a warning ticket to Mr. Jones. After the warning ticket had been issued and signed by Mr. Jones, Trooper Chase asked Mr. Jones whether there was anything illegal in the vehicle, to which Mr. Jones answered no. When Trooper Chase then asked if he could search the vehicle, Mr. Jones refused consent. Only at that time did Trooper Chase place a call to the K9 unit. After waiting for 22 minutes, the K9 unit arrived. Upon the K9 unit's arrival...
That's kind of cold, though. I'm going to lie. That is kind of cold, though. You stopped me, gave me a ticket for speeding, want to search my car. I say, no, you can't search my car. We got to wait 22 minutes for the K9 unit to come here for see if a K9 can search the car. That ain't cool.
Deputy Torres and K9 Carlos conducted an air sniff, and the officer contended that K9 Carlos alerted to the right rear passenger door. Upon searching the vehicle, no contraband was found anywhere in the passenger compartment.
Yeah, exactly. So they got a dog that did this, that fake hit on the door just because for no reason, and they gave a reason to search. They didn't find nothing in the passenger door, none, but then they found something in the trunk.
In their search of the entire vehicle, the officers found a cigarette rolling apparatus and an unusable amount of marijuana residue, totaling less than 0.1 ounces, located in a white plastic bag inside a black trash bag, wrapped in clothes in the trunk compartment. No drug possession charges were filed. The search also uncovered weapons, giving rise to the defendant being charged with unlawful possession of a firearm in violation of Texas Penal Code 46.04. Now, I had to bring y'all that quick recap so I can show y'all how I arrived to the conclusion that I arrived to. As we just saw in that paperwork, when Wack was pulled over in Texas with the guns, he told the police that he was on his way to Tulsa because his brother had been killed. Immediately, I started thinking, hey, this guy talked to the police about this murder. And the reason why is because he did not have to include that information while talking to the police in Texas.
Facts. That's a fact. He didn't have to say nothing. He can say he's just driving through. What's going on? I'm driving through. I'm going to I'm going to Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to Oklahoma, my people's silver plane. He didn't have to do no, oh yeah, why are you going to Oklahoma for? What is your reason? Nah, they ain't telling you nothing. Nothing.
He was, apparently distraught, which is understandable. But at the same time, you a street dude. That ain't how you ain't talking to the police about a murder, not even mentioning that one happened.
Right.
So it's, it could have easily been, hey, we on the way to Tulsa to go visit my mom. You told them the extra details, and that's what made everything, okay, you from Cali, your brother gets killed in Tulsa, you on your way to Tulsa. Naturally, police gonna question whether you are going with ill intent or not. And then to tell them that it was a murder, so I'm like, yeah, maybe this dude did some talking, because if the tech...
He said, hold on. Nah, listen, I understand what he's saying. Now, on everything, he's making perfect sense, right? He's saying too much already. This and that, all that stuff, right? Even with the case, so I understand what he's saying, but I'm saying how we get to that conclusion, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that you can say that, oh, yeah, whoop, whoop, and all that with my Wack. He just tricky, wicked. But how you get to the conclusion that he talked to the police about his brother's stuff? You know what I'm saying? It's because he told him that he was going to the murder, because his brother got murdered, and he went to the for the body and stuff. So that's what you're saying he told him? Or, let me go through. My bad.
Texas police hear this, then, okay, they going to contact Tulsa and say, hey, we just caught a guy coming up to your city with a trunk full of guns saying that his brother was killed there. So now Tulsa police are on to you, and they looking for a possible retaliation. All of this just me knowing how the system works, I'm like, yeah, it's a good chance that Wack talked to the police in this situation. And so what I did was I went and filed a request. I filed a FOIA request requesting the police interview of Cass Jones in relation to the murder of Zach Jones, which is his brother who was killed in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 2005. When I requested this information, normally if there's not anything that corresponds with that, they'll say this does not exist.
Right.
Instead of saying that it doesn't exist, they said that the information you requested is not covered by the Open Records Act. In other words,
oh shit. Oh my goodness. What this is saying is, in dumber terms, the public is not, it's like a certain level of clearance. You're not clearance. Don't have clearance for this. Don't have no clearance for this. It's above your pay grade, public. What the effer? This is Wack, you nasty.
Nasty bitch.
What the effer?
What the fuck?
That means it's there, but you cannot get it. The public can't just get it.
What the fuck?
Byron motherfucking Blake. You a monster, fool.
whereas you can't get this information because it doesn't qualify as public records as far as the Oklahoma Open Records Act. So now that confirms to me that Wack did, in fact, make a statement in this case. I don't know exactly what that statement is, but I'm pretty sure.
Bring that paperwork out, Wack. Bring out that work, Wack. Wack. Bring the work out, Wack. Wack. Oh, let's talk about everybody work. Bring that work out, Wack. Bring the work out, Wack. Bring that work out, Wack. Go get that work, Wack. Wack, go get that work.
Or is some type of background information as far as the guy that was alleged to be the killer, or what, you know, what could have been a motive, something like that, because obviously he wasn't around for the murder. He wasn't an eyewitness to the murder. So what other type of information could you provide them? And if you weren't providing information,
the other information provided because, listen, the man allegedly, the person that posted allegedly did it, you know what I'm saying? He free and all that already still and all that. You know what I'm saying? He allegedly did it, was messing with Wack brother, like knew him. They knew this man. They was cool with this man. So it ain't just like a random person. So Wack could have gave information about this man himself on my mama. Real talk, because they was straight. They was cool. It wasn't that the brother was something randomly happened. No, some stuff happened. The man flipped out and did some things. Wack and them knew this person. Straight up. Wack know the man. Straight up. Straight up. Wack know the man. I don't want to make up a story and say what fallout they had to get crossed, or was the man just crossing them to get up on them or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I knew that when the story come out that they knew the person. This person was somebody they knew. They knew.
Why is there a record of you providing a statement? Because if you don't know nothing, you could just say, man, I don't know nothing, man. I ain't got nothing to talk to them about. I don't even know, you know? But instead, and it's understandable. It's his brother, you know? So sometimes guys say, fuck the street code.
Right.
But again, you out here keeping up all of this ruckus, talking about who the police and who not the police. Wow. And we got another, basically, this just like the situation with the cop calling Crip. You got paperwork that you know nobody can get access to. And so you running your mouth, but we not going to keep letting that fly. We know now that you made a statement in that case, and we want to see that statement, bro.
Facts.
We don't want to keep hearing about who else snitched and all that. Go get your paperwork, bring that back to us, and let us see that. Like, I'm maybe I'm just looking at it different, but everybody is.
Nah, you right. You on point, bro. You on point, brother. You on point. You on point. You on point, brother.
What the fuck?
You on point. This nigga Wack on everybody. Everybody what? You on everybody what, Wack?
These nuts. Got him.
Riding everybody coattail. Said everybody did this, everybody did that. Running around here like the feds.
FBI, open up.
Running around here like the feds, brother. Now, provide the shit, brother. Provide the
Nasty bitch.
Like, okay, well, we need to see something saying that he snitched. That's not how it goes in the paperwork parties I've been to. If you got questionable paperwork, you out of there. If nobody has seen your paperwork, you're not even allowed to attend. You can't even offer no input.
Facts.
How are you screening everybody else's paperwork when you got 5-10 different cases out here where you talk to the police and nobody can see what was said? You lied and told us that your case got thrown out for
illegal search and seizure. And then that the motion got denied. So how your motion got denied, illegal search and seizure got denied, and interest of justice, but it's under the Illegal Search and Seizure Act. Wack just be lying, brother.
Illegal search and seizure,
Facts.
and now we have a copy of the court order that shows that the illegal search, the motion for suppression was denied.
Facts.
The motion to suppress evidence
Facts.
was denied. So if they couldn't suppress the evidence for illegal search and seizure, how did they dismiss the case for illegal search and seizure? It's a lot of lying going on. So we don't want to hear your version of events no more. We want you to go on up to Tulsa PD, get a copy of your statement, and, you know, bring it back to the internet. The same way you bring everybody else's paperwork to the internet. Now, don't go file a lawsuit on me because this ain't no lie. Don't go file a lawsuit because this ain't no lie right here. This is facts. Wack100 made a statement to the police in the murder investigation of his brother. I know we gonna have people in the comment section saying, oh man, this is brother and this a murder, and I get it, but that's not what this is about. This is about running around on the internet, kicking up all this dust about who's snitching and who ain't snitching, and the whole time you cooperating with the police. That's all it's about.
I can dig that. And I can dig that because that's what he be doing.
And again, him, the Great White Blood, the Cop Calling Crip, they all doing this, you know, with the same motive. They know that they are rats, and so they want to put the rat jacket on everybody else.
The cop calling Crip, who that say Nash? That's what we call say Nash that? Who we call the cop calling Crip? I'll be lost.
And then that way, nobody can put the rat jacket on anybody, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I just had to bring y'all this update. You know, the Wack100 Exposed series is not done. We own that. We just waiting to see what turn up. Now, in this case, like I say, it may not be what y'all looking for evidence-wise, but it say enough to me.
Man, so what y'all think, man? I listen. That's evidence, enough evidence-wise to me too, bro. It's not all this coincidence. It just don't, everything line up every time with Wack, the stars just keep lining up with Wack. Everything just lined up perfect with him. Everything's a coincidence. Why this, how all this happened, and this happened, and everything just lines up perfect. And I never, I believe in God, and I ain't never seen this, how just so many stars line up for one person in my life. Simple. So I know Wack100 is full of cock-a-doodle-doo. And I don't believe none he say. And that's a fact. Don't never believe none he say. Factory. Now, Wack, bring the paperwork out, brother. You got everybody else's paperwork. You bringing fake paperwork out. Jim Jones, you got the 600 saying this, saying that. Bring the paperwork out, brother. Just bring out the work so we can see the work. And you can tell us, yes, I didn't do that on my brother. Listen. I know you love your brother and all that stuff, but your brother called you a rat. Your own brother called you a rat. The same brother you was going to, he called you a rat. Rat? It's your boy ODM Slim, nothing like the other man. I'm out of here. Peace out.
I'm pretty. I be hating on me too. I be hating on me too. Bitch, just because I paid your bill, that don't mean I care for you. Charity. Today, I had salmon, I had asparagus, and whore, I had mashed potatoes. Without you, whore.
What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy ODM Slim. You know what time it is, man. MummyDust.com, man. Mummy Dust, man. You see the gear, man. Fly as hell. When you see ODM, you see Mummy Dust. That's the only thing I'm wearing from here on out. You'll see all my type of, you know what I'm saying, custom-made stuff. MummyDust.com. Promo code ODM Slim, man. Get your 15% off all Mummy Dust gear. We going crazy, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is tap in, like the shirt, see the size you want, and get the shirts. No problem. Send them off. You see some ODM wearing. You want that? It probably cost you a little more. But listen, go check it out. MummyDust.com, man. It's your boy ODM Slim, man. I'm telling you. We got the flyest there is. It's us. Who fly to us? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? MummyDust.com. Mummy Dust with an I, not a Y. So if you want to be fly, Mummy Dust with an I. Straight up. Straight up. Mummy Dust with an I if you want to be fly. Either way it goes, it's Mummy Dust with an I. Get y'all merch. Let me know what's going on. A promo code ODM Slim. We going crazy. Let's go.